This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Truro and Penwith College and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com. It's the last big event of the summer, the Rotary Club Funday on Holgate's Green. There were plenty of items to buy. Stall holders were selling goods right along the Strand. They were reporting good sales. Bill Wilson is from the Vet Support Group. They've only got £11,000 left to pay for the building of the surgery and accommodation in Oldstown, and Bill says that means fewer events next year.
We would hope by this time next year, yes, to so that all the fundraising thereafter will be geared towards running costs and replacing any worn-out equipment as and when.
And despite there being only 4 months to go in 2011, they still managed to shift some of the Vet Support Group calendars. Bill says it shows that people are really committed to the cause. Islanders going along to the Funday got to spin on the Wheel of Fortune, play a gig-related game. And, of course, there was Richard Chiverton with his chicken racing.
I think they've done a wonderful job, and they're in the enclosure at the moment, waiting for the next race. And the children have been really good with them, you know, they handle them. I'm amazed how confident they do and they handle these chickens. But yes, I've been very pleased.
It all got very exciting. It's a challenge coming up with new ideas, and Richard Chiverton also introduced a jumbo-sized sack race with room for two inside.
We're going to do a one-off, we're going to have a sack race in the 1-ton sacks with two people in the sack, and we've never done it before, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Food plays a big part of the events. There were plenty of cakes, freshly made donuts.
Oh, getting on for 400 we sold. Yeah. Yes. Slight disaster when we first started, but we got over that. Persistence prevails or something.
And, of course, the burgers, flipped by Jane Chiverton and Tim Guthrie. Tim is one of the organisers and says he's pleased that the crowds came.
I think it's been fantastic this year. We're always a bit worried for the August one, Kerry, because we're not sure how many people are going to be here. You know, a lot of people go back for August bank holiday with families, but we've had lots of families really enjoying life and having a great time, which is great.
And this is a sign of how honest our island's community is. Barrels of beer were left out on the green overnight, and Tim says they were still there in the morning.
Honesty of people while they're here, and we appreciate that immensely because we live here.
The kids love the bouncy castle, and there's plans to get a new one for next year.